Hello, everyone. I This is a weird video to be making, right? I guess I'll lay the groundwork first. 2 years ago, I was like super depressed. I was living back in California and posting online about magic on like certain forums, and people liked my posts enough, my recommendations, my deck lists, and it gave me enough confidence that I ended up making a silly YouTube video, and sure enough, it got enough traction. That was my Farrakha video, and now we're here. Uh, like it took me a while to get my footing, find topics that I actually cared about talking about after I ran out of decks to yap about. And there's a couple videos I don't like. I've unlisted the worst of those that I'm just like not a fan of anymore, just because I was like kind of finding my footing. But like most of the things that I even don't like are still up, whatever. Anyway, I'm feeling pretty comfortable about my position right now online, and I also about like my mental. I feel pretty good, so here I am. I was really nervous about doing this for a long time, because I used to just like not care about my appearance. But now I do, and it's improved my mood quite a lot. I used to be 10 pounds heavier. I used to have really long, unkempt hair. It was like 6 or 7 years. Shut the fuck up. That I left it uncut. It was just like really thin and just long and sucked. But recently, I've been getting my hair cut. I've been going outside. As it turns out, going outside is really good for your mental health. Who could have guessed? And I don't know. I just feel like for the first time in my entire life, I am like in control. And that's a really good feeling. And I've felt shit get a little stagnant around here. So I kind of want to reflect how I've changed. Elk has changed. I have. All right. That you're not. This is not an illusion. I have so much more confidence than when I started this channel. Sorry for those that like the meek e-boy. But you're looking at the first change right here. No more like lazy PNG tuber during streams, blah, 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 right? Though I am the most chalant person on earth. And I feel like this helps a lot more. So you're going to see this a lot more on streams and stuff. You're still going to see the little idiot in thumbnails and in videos. Okay. So, I don't know if people know this, by the way. Like, I stream on Twitch as well as YouTube, Tuesday and Sunday streams. And, you can come and watch me on Twitch. And if you do, you can earn channel points. And if you get enough channel points, you can get a free deck review. Speaking of deck reviews, by the way, there's a couple slots still available if you want to get those and get your deck reviewed on the channel. This will be on the deck review in future. So I don't know if that interests you. That's going to start this coming Sunday. Not this coming Sunday. This coming Sunday, I'm going to be at MagicCon Vegas, which is partially why I'm doing this too, by the way. But also this coming Tuesday is going to be the first stream where this is going to be on display. Also, I want to start up a D&D stream regularly on Mondays, not like an actual play show, but like a D&D homebrew review kind of stream. I'm still working out the pricing for that. There's already one VOD of this up on the channel. Check it out if you like D&D and if that's kind of your speed. It takes about 10 minutes for the stream to get started because no one wants to send anything in. But, that unmitigated disaster of a stream aside, I have a pretty good feeling that it's going to get better and better the more I stream that. So I'm just going to keep pushing ahead on that starting not next week, but the week after. Basically end of or like mid-May is when we'll start up those D&D streams. So stay focused, soldiers. You can make it to my D&D stream if you really want to. Okay. Secondly, so that's the first point is like, hey, I miss the like being expressive on stream, and I feel like the PNG tuber isn't cutting it, and it makes the streams lower energy than I want. And secondly, I've been kind of doing this already, but I'm like kind of pivoting less into commander deck building advice in terms of like optimization and like, oh, here's some things to include instead of these things because of this and power level and such. And it's a lot more like a window into personality. It started with the flowchart video that did very well. And then I realized I actually had a lot of fun making that video. Whereas normally like getting viewer opinion and doing like almost like a yesterday I asked you kind of thing, where like I ask you guys a question about Magic the Gathering, I get your responses from the Discord, and then I make a video about it. And that's been a lot of fun. The personality matrix video was a lot of fun. I like looking through the lens of Commander through personality, and it's actually probably the only thing keeping me kind of interested in this horrible format. No. So listen, I love Commander to death. This format's great for socialization, for seeing what people are like, it's just like, there's just some things about it that are just like inalienable flaws that are just hard baked into the format that make me struggle to enjoy it sober most of the time. And and also like outside of that, like I don't know, I enjoy playing Commander with people I'm close to. I don't really enjoy playing with random people all that much anymore. Like I much prefer 60 card Magic for that. And that's kind of where I'm at. It's like I've mostly just been playing Commander with friends, but it's through this lens of personality, your personality coming out through your Commander decks that I really enjoy analyzing. And that's more of the content you're going to see on this channel rather than the run this because the top 5 board wipes in Commander. Like you're not going to see that from me anymore. Anyway, I'm a big people person is the end of the day, which is part of why I feel like this channel grew so quickly, but also I feel like I've made all these valuable connections that I wouldn't have made if I was like a little horrible misanthrope, like Trinket Mage, Snail, Mauled, Joey Schultz. I love you, dude. I love all of you. And it's been super sweet getting to know all these people and then knowing their friends and like all sorts of shit like that. I don't know. It feels like I'm part of something greater, and that's always been really nice. And I got to thank you as well, by the way. You horrible fiends. Thank you for sticking around, even though I'm like grading as fuck. I don't know. Gosh, I really don't know what else to say besides thank you all so much for watching my videos and stuff. You're going to be seeing my face a lot more often in the VODs and stuff. There's going to be some content coming out of MagicCon Vegas because Yusef's going to be recording everything. This is my first time meeting Yusef in person, the Magic Mirror podcast editor. What else? There was something else I need to shout out. Oh yeah, Dragon Shield. There's some fun opportunities that are going to be happening soon with Dragon Shield content-wise. I don't think I can say much more beyond that. But just know that they've reached out to the Magic Mirror crew about like stuff like that, and maybe this is going to help make some more interesting content over there for that. This is like a really vulnerable, weird experience, talking to you all like this, and just like being face out and stuff. Great. I'll see you all in Vegas. Thank you for putting up for me with this long, and my cattiness and stuff. Sometimes I maybe do push it a little too far, but I think that's part of the charm. Great. It's over 8 minutes now, so I can put mid-rolls on this and make infinite money. Thank you guys. I'm kidding. Only a little bit, but like